Have you ever heard someone say that life is an illusion or that reality is an illusion? What do you think about that? Because I feel like when I first started hearing that, my initial response was, well, if nothing is real and if it's all an illusion, then what's the point? Like, why would I even try to, like, achieve things or make things better or whatever? Like, because nothing's real, right? But I think what I've come to realize is the easiest way to understand the point when thinking about things in terms of the illusion of reality is to think about what is the point when you play video games and kind of think about it in terms of like a virtual reality video game. So when you're playing a video game, the number one point is, first of all, have fun, right? But beyond that, in terms of like inside the actual game itself, there are multiple objectives and they vary based on the game that you're playing, but generally speaking, the point is to like gain things, right? So gathering, in some cases, physical things of value like coins or artifacts, as well as like food or herbs or like healing potions and things that have specific value that can be used for different things. And then beyond that, you're also supposed to gain experience or knowledge or like skills and trades. So, I mean, I think that alone is like a good starting point for the purpose of our lives here, is to have fun and to gain things, to make it worth our while. Because, like, when you play a video game where you're just doing the same action over and over again, it gets really boring. And like sometimes those games are good for like relaxing you or like, I don't know, calming you down or something maybe. Like I know there are games specifically for that. And sometimes we play games because we don't want to think. But I think there's something going on there. There's something to be said about that when we're choosing to do things in a repetitive way because we're trying to avoid the energy that it takes to really think about things or have to solve things or work at something. So that's kind of a whole other conversation. But, you know, are you living your life in a way that is about having fun and about adventure and gathering things and experiences and skills that really light you up? And are you beating the bosses? Like, what are the bosses in life? Like, overcoming fears. Like, what are the big scary monsters? And are you engaging with that at all? Or are you playing a more repetitive game? And if so, if that's your choice, just being conscious of that is something. Because it's okay, whatever you choose. I think that's the other beautiful thing about our human existence, is that we get to pick. It's choose your own adventure, choose your own video game, So whatever you're into is what you get to play with. But just knowing that you have a choice, I think, is the key. And so don't be playing any games that don't light you up or don't bring you peace or don't bring you joy in some way. Choose actively and make it fun, right?